Hey there, my name is Mrs. Hinton, and I'll be your instructor for general psychology. Just wanted to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about myself, and a little bit about the introduction to the course. So here's just a tiny bit about my background that's on the screen here. And the only reason why I bring this up is because I want you to understand that I've worked at the university level, but I also work at the high school level, and I love psychological science. And I've been working for College Board for 14 years to do the AP Psychology reading as well, and the leadership team creating the exam. But the short of it is that I really do love psychology, and I hope you do love it as well. So here's just a few pictures of me, maybe, if I can get it to work. There we go. All right, so over here, that's me. This is me being an utter geek with the weirdest smile ever because I'm meeting George Takei, Sulu, from Star Trek, and he has a fantastic graphic novel. This is at the last GalaxyCon that I went to. These guys over here are my dogs. This guy here, this kind of pit bull boxer combination dog, actually came from Central Carolina Community College from their vet tech program. Here's me in lab working at a biogen training. And then down here, I don't know if you can quite see me. There you go. This is me right here on a roller coaster. One of my favorite things is skydiving, doing roller coasters, all that kind of fun stuff. All right. Oh, and that's my husband, and there's my son over here too. They share that love. So why in the world would you bother learning about psychology? Okay, here's a couple of reasons why. Maybe we'll answer these questions here, like why do babies develop a strong bond with their parents? Why is that? Is it nature or is it nurture? What is it that makes babies bond? This is the Harlow experiment, incredibly ethically questionable about the way that they're going to handle these monkeys. But anyway, we'll look at that and figure out why. And then what is the relationship between brain and behavior? How are those things connected? This is a kind of simulation of a guy named Phineas Gage who had a pole go through his head, in and out. This is kind of pictured like mid-scene as it would have been projected through. He lived for 9 years after the fact, but certainly had giant personality changes as a result of it. What part of the brain does what? And then, of course, how do we come to experience our world? This is a really traditional one where you see maybe the faces right here or the vase in the center. It's a matter of perception. I'm particularly curious about why two people can see the same thing and see something different in it. So same way here, this one, you either see a face or you see in cursive the word liar. So anyway, how do we learn new behaviors? Is it just by observing? Do children imitate adults or what they see on TV? There's a lot of discussion about, is kind of violent video games responsible for aggression or not? And so we're going to look at some of that as well in this class. And then memory. How in the world do we remember things? How are our memories get so skewed and awful? And how do we remember the weirdest things? Like I can remember right now in first grade that there was this one student, his name was Perry, who was only in first grade for one semester and then moved. But he put ketchup in his mashed potatoes. I can remember that, but right now I have no idea where my car keys are. How does that happen? And, we're going to talk about mental health and look at mental health problems and what are the causes? Are there cures? What do we know about it? How does it differ by culture? And certainly, how are we influenced by other people? How do we conform? When do we not? And again, this is another unethical experiment we're going to look at. John Watson scaring the life out of baby Albert. We'll learn about that. But, where is the line for ethics? And, why do we have fears and how powerful are they? Why do we need to sleep? And why do we dream? What do those dreams mean? Those are all things that are incredibly important.
Hey, so let me tell you a little bit about how to navigate this course. So down here will be, as soon as you come into the course, the announcements section. That's where you're going to find out what needs to be done right then. And those announcements will also be sent out to you to email to your CCCC email account. So make sure that you're checking on those because that gives you kind of a lay of the land as to what's occurring. So for this week, you're going to start here. All right. So right here, it says start here. I'm going to go to start here orientation activities. And then you're just going to work your way through these 16 little pages. And you'll note that there's a thing right here that says mark reviewed. Once you complete one page, just click on the little mark reviewed and then you'll move to the next one just like that. Okay. So here I am on the second page about the course tour, and I'm learning where announcements are located, how to find contacts and such. So you would work your way through that. And then once you're at the end of this page, again, you're going to click on this little button that says mark review. You're just going to work your way through. In this, you'll need to practice with the course tools. You'll send me an introductory email here. There's one of the assignments there. Once you get down to around step 9, you're going to go through the academic integrity tutorials and such. Okay, so once you're done, let me move through this as quickly as I can. Again, you mark reviewed when you do these. Let me get you down to the end. You're going to go to the actual course content. All right, so this is orientation, and then you'll note it tells you where course content is. It's right here. So when you click on course content, it's going to take you to module 1. Okay, here's your OpenStax textbook, the online textbook, an explanation on how to submit assignments. And like I said, you're just going to go right into module 1 and get moving on it. If you need me for anything, please contact me. I am so excited to work with you this year. I hope you have a great first week, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.